Making the headlines tonight, this morning, Anambra State government to construct key project in Orumba South. Federal Road Safety Corps, Nigerian police begin enforcement of third-party motor insurance verification in Awka. Federal government unveils minimum standard document for secondary education. And on the foreign scene, Sudanese army plane crash leaves 46 people dead. Security is here to stay in Anambra. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra state, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember, the emergency numbers to call are 5111 and 0800220008. My name is Ajulichuku Okabwe. Many thanks for joining us this morning. Anambra State Governor Chukwuma Soludo pledged to construct the road linking St. Augustine Rest Assured Hotel to Community High School and Umunze Ultra-Modern Market. This commitment came during his recent familiarization tour of the area. Government House correspondent Ejike Abana was there and now reports.
The governor called on community members, especially the youth, to unite and combat insecurity. He also unveiled ambitious plans for the development of the Owerezukala waterfall and cave along with Umunike Cave. I
we must reclaim our society. Now, we're not against traditional religion, but if I against dangerous ones, first of all,
Mayor of Orumba South Local Government Area, Mr. Shedrack Azubike, expressed gratitude to Governor Soludo for his ongoing efforts to improve the state, particularly in Orumba South.
Thank you for making this possible for the Anambra State. Mr. Governor, on behalf of Orumba South, I am saying thank you. We're not saying
Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Foster Ihejiofor, lauded the governor's leadership, describing it as a beacon of hope that has revitalized the region.
I want to use this opportunity before my people to tell you that we're so very grateful, Mr. Governor, that God has brought you at a time like this to cause Anambra to become the light of the nation indeed. Because under your watch, God's preferred ways of ruling people is what is playing out. We see your choices, they are truly inspired of the Spirit of God.
Community leaders including President General from Owerezukala, Chief Oliver Kolo, Sir Ezekiel Anazo of Umunze, and Sir Timothy Ikedema commended the governor for his developmental initiatives and requested further support for their communities.
Anambra State government has said it will continue to explore policies and programs that will integrate restorative justice into the fabric of our legal system. The State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Professor Sylvia Ifemeje, who stated this at a one-day sensitization workshop on restorative justice organized by the Prison Fellowship Nigeria in Awka. He called for collective efforts to build a justice system that restores, rehabilitates, and reconciles. Correspondent Joseph Ebocha now has details.
Represented by the Director of Public Prosecution, Anambra State Ministry of Justice, Barrister Neku Mozulu, the Justice Commissioner noted that retributive justice model being operated predominantly for decades in many jurisdictions, including Nigeria, has often failed to address the root cause of crime, promote rehabilitation, or foster true reconciliation between victims and offenders.
It's only through these workshops that we'll be able to know about restorative justice. Most of our lawyers, they only know retributive justice. But with these workshops, we now even begin to have compassion, even on the offender. Find out the reason for the action.
In her paper presentation, Reverend Sister Dr. Anita Nwotite of Law Faculty, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, who spoke on success stories and lessons learned, noted that restorative justice has the potential to address more deeper social and economic issues that contribute to crime and conflict, such as poverty, inequality, and social exclusion.
Not so many of us are aware, are educated about the principles and the workings of restorative justice. And so it is important that at the school levels that these restorative justice principles are introduced so that we or the students are in the know of what restorative justice system is all about. Because it is when you are educated that you'll be able to know your rights and to the extent of the workings of the restorative justice system.
In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
Enforcement of third-party motor insurance has commenced in Anambra State with the joint operation of the Nigerian Police, the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRC officials arresting and prosecuting 19 motorists at a mobile court within Oka Magisterial District over non-compliance. However, 3 of the motorists were, discharged and acquitted when it was discovered that they have valid third-party insurance coverage. Correspondent Joseph Ebocha tells us more.
Speaking to newsmen during the joint operation at the Amode axis of the Enugu-Onitsha Expressway, the Anambra Sector Commander of the Federal Road Safety Corps, Joyce Alexander, represented by a Deputy Corps Commander, Gloria Ezubu, explained that the enforcement will continue as adequate awareness had been created.
Every vehicle is supposed to have third-party insurance, at least. That is the list of insurance the motorists need to have. A kind of let the motorists know the importance of third-party insurance. The operation will continue. Both police and road safety will be checking it from time to time.
A truck driver, Mr. Anthony Chukwuemeka, who spoke after he paid fine imposed on him by the court, said he was not aware of the third-party insurance policy for vehicles and would hurry to a vehicle licensing office and get his. Police had, during a one-week sensitization program in Oka, warned that drivers of private and public vehicles who are not complying with the third-party insurance policy would face prosecution in mobile courts and that the faulters could be imprisoned or fined. In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
Anambra State House of Assembly has called on the Director General, National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration and Control, Professor Mojisola Adeleye, and the Zonal Coordinator Director, Dr. Martins Ilumode, to expedite actions on the ongoing inspection and verification at Drug Market Obogu Onitsha and reopen the market. State House of Assembly correspondent Emmanuel Chibata has details.
Following a motion of urgent public importance moved by the member representing Agwata Constituency 2, Chief Tony Muobike, during plenary session, the Assembly also called on the market leaders to, as a matter of necessity, urgency, and well-being of Anambra, set up structures to monitor and report nefarious actions by traders of the market. He raised concern that the over 21 days closure of the said markets have put over 10,000 Anambra traders, apprentices, family members, and dependents who rely on the market for livelihood and sustenance in jeopardy.
Director General Nada, Professor Mojisola Adeleye, and the Southeast Zonal Director, Dr. Martins Ilumode, to expedite action on the ongoing inspection and verification at the drug market of Obogu Onitsha.
The Speaker, Right Honorable Somtochukwu Udeze, noted that for the past few weeks, there have been numerous calls and concerns regarding the market closure, emphasizing that the manner in which the verification exercise is being conducted is causing undue hardship to constituents.
Resolved by this Honorable House that Anambra State House of Assembly calls on DG Mandate Professor Mojisola Adeleye and the Southeast Zonal Director, Dr. Martin Ilumode, to expedite action on ongoing inspection and verification at drug market Obogu Onitsha. 2. Call on the market leaders to, as a matter of necessity, urgency, and well-being of Anambra and Nigeria at large, to set up structure to monitor and report accordingly such numerous actions by traders of the market and to ensure that traders affected by such verification are present during such exercise. Those in support say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.
The wife of the President of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has empowered over 2,000 persons in Anambra State under a renewed hope agricultural support. I beg your pardon, let me take that again. The Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, launched the document in Abuja, thereby signaling the commencement, the major transformation of the secondary education system in Nigeria. Minister who was represented by Ajia Binta Abdulkadri, Director and Basic Secondary Education, also flagged off online Google-sponsored artificial intelligence in pedagogic training of 6,000 senior secondary teachers. He said the newly launched document developed by the NSSE through extensive collaboration with stakeholders and approved the National Council on Education, NTA, will serve as a guiding framework to ensure that the secondary school education across Nigeria adheres to high-quality standards. Executive Secretary, NSEEC, Dr. Iela Ajayi, described the document as a strategic response to the challenges and gaps identified in the senior secondary education subsector. A Sudanese army plane crashed in residential area near the Wadi Seydna military airport in northern Omdurman, killing no fewer than 46 people, including military personnel and civilians. An Antonov aircraft was said to have crashed late during takeoff from the Wadi Seydna military airport in northern Omdurman, part of Greater Khartoum. The Khartoum media office on Wednesday said the crash also injured 10 others. It was gathered that a senior commander in Khartoum, Major General Bar Ahmed, was among the dead. And over to sports news. The Nigerian football, the foreign ministry has confirmed the death of a former Nigerian under-20 international footballer, Mr. Abubakar Lawal, in Uganda. Acting spokesman of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Kimebi Imotimi Ebenifa, in a statement in Abuja said the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was saddened by the death of Abubakar, a professional footballer with Vipers Football Club in Uganda, a final year business administration student of Cavendish University. Ebenifa further said that the ministry wished to buttress the fact that the Nigeria valued strong bilateral relations with Uganda, adding that the Nigerian government is confident that the Ugandan authorities will handle the matter with utmost seriousness and sensitivity. Remember that you can follow news and programs of ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television, Orca, and on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv. Before we go, a look at our main point. Anambra State Government to construct key projects in Orumba South local government area. Federal Road Safety Corps, Nigerian Police has begun enforcement of third-party motor insurance verification in Orca. Federal government has unveiled minimum standard document for senior secondary education. And on the foreign scene, we brought to you Sudanese army plane crash has claimed the life of 46 people. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something, report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800220008. And that's the size of our package this morning. My name is Ajuluchukwu Okabwe. Many thanks for joining us. Have a blessed morning.